Hey everybody, it's Ace. I just wanted to make a quick update because my last post may have seemed a bit down. Um, I just started thinking about stuff that day, and occasionally my situation gets me down. But today, I was hanging out with my ex, Andrea, and she brought something to mind, like that I think about every once in a while to kind of try to keep myself positive. Is um, she was like talking about how far I've come since we met. Um, We met not this past December, 2 Decembers ago, basically 2 Decembers before that, and yeah, I have come a long way. Like I wasn't back in college yet. I was still just kind of farting around and doing like odds and end jobs. Actually, I was working at like in auto parts sales. Worked for like AutoZone, CarQuest, O'Reilly. I basically did them all. Um, and it was okay, but it wasn't. It was barely paying my bills, if at all, and it's always behind on my car note. And it was just kind of a really depressing time for me because I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But since then, I've gotten myself back in school. I graduate this year, my undergrad anyway, and I have found where I would like to go to grad school and haven't really decided what I want to get my master's in, but I've decided at college at least. So I just feel like comparative to 2 years ago to now, I've made a lot of changes in my life to be more positive. I started seeing a therapist, and then I started to see, I got a general practitioner, which I've never had before. Um, so I've made a lot of really great changes, I think, for myself. I'm a lot more physically and mentally healthy than I was then. And these are things that I need to like take time to just share that I am very grateful for. The fact that I even am living in my own apartment is amazing. Something that before this point in my life has always been nearly impossible. I've always had roommates or lived with my parents or had a house with my sister. Like I've always had other people around to kind of help me out. So this like being on my own is a testament to the fact that I've really tried really hard to get myself together, and I'm really proud of myself for that fact. Um, so I wanted to share that with you guys, just that I am all right. I I've put in a little bit more thought about what I'm going to do as far as like tea or no tea. Um, I'm most likely just going to stay on tea for now until I feel like I don't really need it. Like I'm pretty sure I go in later this month or early next month to have my labs redone, just to kind of see where I'm at and see if like my levels have kind of balanced out and I'm not quite so low. Um, I wasn't really low, but I was a little bit low, and to see if maybe that's kind of like evened out and if I really need to stay on tea or not, or if my body is going to be okay, like producing enough or that level on its own. I don't really know how that works. So I'll have to get with my GP sometime this month and see, what the next step is for us. Other than that, just putting a little more thought into how I'm going to fund surgery and when. It's become abundantly clear that it's just not going to happen on the time frame that I want it to. So I will most likely end up doing it next spring or even next summer, because once the new school year starts, I'll have benefits which will cover it. This is, of course, unless the grant comes through for the summer, but if it doesn't, I'm okay with waiting until next year to get it done. I think it's not really that bad. I've waited 27 years. I think I can wait another just to make sure that it's done right by the right person, and that I'm able to afford it and not kind of screw myself as far as my bills and such go in the meantime, because I will need that time off to heal and all that. So I guess that's it. I hope everyone out there is well, and I will make another video soon, I'm sure. Later.